that ball game.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Ferguson out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they bring him down around the 34. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 3 on the play. Here we go. And a Cowboy first down.
Dak off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and goal, Dallas.
Here we go.
First and goal. Here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete, Kokomet. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets him on the in route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense to line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
One in behind center with Swift. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
We've set it down from 37.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
First down, here's Dak. Lamb has another one. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at second and pretty short.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
Straight ahead with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On second down, they're running with Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Running right, it's Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bears nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working from the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 14.
Dak to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set now, 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
Dak throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Driver Jordan on the coverage.
Throwing again is Dak. That throw finds Tolbert. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Now it's Prescott again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Throwing again, Prescott. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
26-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Cowboys ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Throwing on first is Prescott. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. There's still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on third down. Nice caught. He's got Lamb. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
A 63-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And it's Tony Pollard. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Titans are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. Well done here, it's a touchdown. The Falcons took care of business. They win it by 5. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the newest Steeler, the former Seahawk, DK Metcalf. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Steelers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First down, here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Williams from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
They'll air it out on third. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's all the dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
17. Bears 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun is Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, check line.
Here's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
52 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Williams does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in him here on 3rd and goal? They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's got more once again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Now
line.
an inside handoff to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the defender comes away with it. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Yes, here we go. Like that.
A gain of 15.
First down, here's Dak.
And the Cowboy first down.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Back to throw, here's Dak. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Happy time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Dak to the air here. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. First and 10 from the 32. Prescott now off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
Here we go.
In the red zone on first. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Cowboys first down.
Prescott set to pass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up second and 10.
Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 5-yard loss brings up third down and 14.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He beams one deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Result of the play is
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st and 10, Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboy
Throwing again, Prescott. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Williams from the gun. On target to Moore. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first. Timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another Bears first down.
Again, it's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
36 yards.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
7-yard
Yeah,
line.
there we go. Right there. 20.
They're going to pass it here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah, there we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Sends this to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Yeah, there we go.
Will line up
Right
for the
there.
2-point conversion.
Dak throwing again. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.